Hi, my name is Devika Fernando and I am the Graduate Learning Technologist at Hertfordshire Business School. This session will cover the most effective tools that you may choose to implement in your mentoring sessions. First, I will cover the quickest way to find out information about your mentees and how to schedule individual and group mentoring sessions. Finally, I will go over the most effective communication methods that have helped me with my mentoring. One of the quickest ways to find out details about what your mentees are studying is by creating a quick Google form.
Let's take a quick look at how an online spreadsheet from Google Docs can solve your common business problems faster than traditional software, and with a lot less headache. For example, say you've just been put in charge of organizing a multi-day management training event for your company. You need to gather information from dozens of employees, like who's confirmed to come, what training workshops they can attend, guest panel suggestions, and so on. So how would you normally approach this problem? If you're still using traditional spreadsheet software, you could send out an email to 50 or 100 folks, wait for responses and questions to pile up in your inbox, and then patiently transcribe those email responses to a spreadsheet. Or you could use an online spreadsheet from Google and make people enter their own information in a single online copy of the document. There's no email overload, no network drive headaches, and no busy work for you. There's actually a powerful feature inside spreadsheets called forms, which lets you gather information from coworkers without making them even open a spreadsheet file at all. They just fill out a form in their email or browser, and their answers are automatically added to a spreadsheet that you control. Just open any spreadsheet in Google Docs and click the Forms tab. When you create a form, you'll enter introductory text and can list the questions that you need everybody to answer. Choose from text, multiple choice, checkboxes, lists, and more. Hit send, and your colleagues will receive an email with all your questions. You can watch in real time as data provided by your coworkers effortlessly flows into your master spreadsheet. Spreadsheets even includes tools which automatically create a running summary and charts of all your responses. You can embed forms on a web page or customize your confirmation message. And of course, you'll find all the familiar functions you'd expect in a spreadsheet, like intuitive charting, powerful formulas, and a whole lot more. To get started with Google Docs at your workplace, talk to your IT department or visit docs.google.com.
So some of the questions that you may want to include when creating the form are full name, email address, modules they're studying, and how those modules are assessed. For example, this form should be able to collect information such as what percentage of the module is exam, coursework, or in-class test, and if there is a coursework, is it in a report or essay format? Most importantly, this form should gather assessment deadlines for you to plan your time more effectively. Once you have created a master file of the responses from all your mentees, you can go to www.doodle.com and create a link to find out when the best day and time to hold your mentoring sessions. By doing so, you will be able to group your mentees according to similar modules or even similar assessment dates. Then you can book a room in the LRC or preferred location on campus to hold your mentoring sessions. Once you get the responses, email your mentees the chosen date and time to notify of the mentoring sessions. And for those who cannot attend this session, you can create another doodle and find out a convenient date and time, or you can also choose to do telephone or one-to-one mentoring sessions. When you are scheduling your mentoring sessions, you can also boomerang your emails to remind your mentees of session dates, assignment draft submissions, or even task completions.
Schedule an email. First, let's talk about how to schedule an email to send later. This is what Gmail looks like without Boomerang installed. As you can see, I only have the option to send the message immediately. But with Boomerang, there's an additional button that allows me to send later. When I use this button, I never have to log back in to hit send. I don't even need to have a network connection. Boomerang will automatically send the message at the time I choose. The Send Later menu provides a set of common send times, like tomorrow morning, in a week, or it lets me specify the exact day and time I want to send. For example, It's now late Friday afternoon, and I want to send an important email to a coworker, but I don't want it to get lost in the mess of emails he might receive over the weekend. So instead of sending it now, I'll use Boomerang's Send Later button to schedule it to send at 9 a.m. on Monday morning.
Finally, I use emails to keep track of the progress of my mentees are making on assigned tasks and to check their submissions. I call up my mentees occasionally to follow up on tasks and to know how they're getting on with uni generally. One-to-one communication is only used during individual and group mentoring sessions and other urgent queries that may arise during the mentoring program. Thank you for tuning in and listening to my presentation.